Hello and welcome everybody. This is your host, Learvok, and you're just in time for a quick look at Hand of Fate. So what is this game, you ask? Let me retry that. So what is this game, you're probably asking me? Well, imagine if you took a card game and turned it into a dungeon crawler. Yeah, that sounds about right. You gotta turn this down here. So when you first play the game, you're brought up with the basic story that you're kind of at the edge of the world, and you run in and you meet this dealer who can provide you with this challenge. Defeat his minions and progress through his challenges. How is this done? Well, it's kind of done in a similar style of like tarot card readings. Like he'll pull out a card and it'll have like a different challenge connected to it.
Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats?
So yeah. Right now we have story mode. We can't access endless mode until we defeat.
If you want to take on the endless challenge.
Yeah. Well, story mode should be able to tell us what we have here. So, at the beginning of the game, you had to play against the Jack of Dust. That's your in-game boss. Once you get through all the challenges, that's going to be the in-game boss. Then you get the Jack of Skulls, the Queen of Dust, and then you get your next challenge down here. And when you complete a row, you get a special card here. Now I'm not sure if this card is in your deck or if it's just a permanent addition. I think it's a permanent addition. I could be wrong. That or it could be a game mode. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take on the next challenger, the Jack of Plague. So right there you get to see the challenges, you get to see the curses. Which is like special stuff. Let's go ahead and check out the lore. Here's a beast who hates your kind and has grown fat and evil with that hatred. The Jack of Plague will kill you and suck the marrow from your bones. Oh. So you notice like these character cards, you probably figured out, okay, jacks, queens, there's probably a king somewhere around here, I'm betting. You also notice that they kind of look like playing cards, the way they have the two sides, so like, no matter which side you're looking at, it's the right side up. Sorry, I had a bump into my mic there for a second. So we have challenges, which gives us new cards added into our deck. And we'll get into what the deck is here in a second.
They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
Love the dealer. He's a great storyteller here. So we have two types of decks that we use in this game. We have our equipment deck, which is what we'll be using to equip ourselves with after we complete certain challenges. We have the Encounters deck, which is what we'll be using as our playmats. We'll get into that in a second, but first off, we do want to go in and see what we have here. So these cards here that have a little lock on them, we can't remove them from our deck. But what we can do is remove some of the decks in here some of the cards in here that we don't like. Stuff like, there's nothing here I absolutely hate. But we do need to add more. Need to add this Alicia in Underworld. Hunting the Huntsman, which is, by the way, for those of you wondering, this is part of a DLC quest. I don't know if the DLC is free. I haven't run into that. When I bought the game, I didn't buy any DLC or anything. I just don't think I did. So yeah. These are all encounters I've completed, including this one. Anything with new above is obviously new stuff. You probably want to add that to your deck first. Smuggler's Wharf, I think, is also DLC. Anything with a little icon in the bottom, on the bottom you see this little triangle here, or this little sun icon, those will give you new cards, usually associated with these. Say like the White Council 2 here, this is an upgrade from the White Council 1. Once we complete the White Council 2, the story continues with the White Council 3, and so on and so forth. So each card set has their own story, which I think is kind of cool. So that's like what the deal is with the Smuggler's Wharf, the Hunting the Huntsman. Those are from the DLC packs, which again I think is free. I could be wrong, but I don't remember buying the DLC. Alicia in Underworld, I believe, was from another quest as well. Let me see if I can find it up here. It's up here. No, it's not up here, so it replaced it. See here, what else do we have? We'll go ahead and add all the new cards in to fill out our deck. You have to have... No. Is that... let's see. So here we need to add quite a few. I had the Angel's Wing in here from last encounter in the Helm of Reflection. I still haven't run into those. So you have the chance of not running into certain things. Yeah, we'll just add our new stuff in. So one other thing real quick. You may have noticed you see the inspect button. With new things, you have to encounter them before you can inspect them. So we don't know how good this huge hammer is. I'm gonna guess it's better than the mace. Right over here, the Desperate Measures. Or better than the Frost Fang, at least. Yeah. I'm gonna assume it's better than that, but I don't know. So we'll go ahead and start the game.
Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
So the dealer will add his own cards to our deck. And these are what we can run into. Oh my gosh. I will say this, the animations could be a little better, I feel, but at the same time, they're pretty good for, this being an indie game. Okay, so we got Guardian Angel. Just to let you know, I am playing this on the Apprentice level, and I should have showed that off. That middle deck there lets you choose your difficulty and challenges. So, right here we can choose our next card to step on. Like, this is our dungeon. And right now we just have a straight line. We'll get a little more complicated as time goes on, I think. I've seen different setups. So we'll go ahead and just head to the next part. Takes one food
gods and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
So it takes one food, which you see down here in the corner above our health, to move. Every time we move, we recover about 6 health if we aren't already at max. Gold we'll need at the shops. You may have seen the traveling merchant cards. And with the helpful priest. You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. So we can give him half our food, or we can decline. If we give him half our food, he might give us something in return. It always sucks getting this on the first turn. I got this card the last time on the first turn. And we have successes and huge success.
A choice. Select your desire.
So I want to note something here. And it's something I've noticed when the cards shuffle. If you pay attention to what card is on top, wherever that card goes, it's going to be the same one. So you saw that the huge success card was the one on top. See? He speaks the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. Draw 2 blessing cards.
Many
So
of these
whenever a player is
blessings
struck
are
with
too
the ranged
good for the
attack,
likes of you.
the attacker will be stunned for 3 seconds.
The gods look upon you favorably.
Any kill made using an axe grants the player 3 damage. Or 3 health, excuse me. That's actually a lot better.
You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
So here we have the Maiden. I've run into the Maiden at least once per game so far. It's an elven maiden, and she'll ask you, what you want. Supplies, gold, or food, or blessed, or longer life. I'm going to ask for supplies, so she gives me food cards.
I'm sure you're grateful.
Because yeah. It's actually not too bad as far as food goes. Usually I ask her for gold. Because when you encounter her this early on, and you have like 24 food at the beginning of the game, you're not really hurting for food. And here we have the Twisted Canyon. This one is another one I've run into many a time. So you see there's the failure card. Okay, so this one we can hit this and it's success. Or we can choose again to redraw. Which I'm not going to in this case, why would I? Now you may think it's like, oh, it's gonna be easy to keep track of the cards. They shuffle multiple times. And I don't get what the multiple draw is there. But we did get the new hammer, which does look like it's better than the maces. And you see I can't bring up my mouse. You see underneath it has Holy. Holy deals more damage to certain enemies. At least I believe so. Let me double check that. Where is it? Oh, okay, yeah, over here. Okay. As you string together consecutive attacks, you do greatly increased damage. Press L1 button to unleash a force explosion. Okay, so that's what Holy does. Just that you don't get to customize your character. The game basically does it for you as you collect equipment. Okay. Some of the stuff like the blessings and curses I'm still learning. Helms, shields, gloves typically typically increases your defenses. Shields are the only way you're going to be able to block in this game, or counterattack. If you're familiar with the Batman Arkham games combat, it's the same. Here we have Apprentice 3. This is part of the reason why I'm doing the Apprentice.
More cards if you can defeat this encounter.
So you notice, he has a little token up there. So if we complete this challenge, not only will we unlock... And there goes my phone. I have mail. Not only will we gain a token once we complete this, but I believe that token will unlock the next card. The next card in this particular set. Today, all recruits will learn to use magical weapon abilities. It's unlikely that any of you will see or use one of these in actual combat, but you never know when some overambitious hero is going to drop dead beside you. Huh. Knowing how to activate a magical item can mean the difference between life and death. Magical weapon abilities need time to cool down between each use, but it can be used any number of times per battle. So here we have our battle. We got the 4 of Plague, or 2 4 of Plagues. Basically, we're going to be fighting 4 enemies that are considered plagues.
Useful.
Magical weapon abilities are lethal. So this is our new Training 3 ability that we have. think it might just be for this turn. And we're forced to use Thunderstick. I think we're going to be forced to use it. Equipment with this trait crackles with the thunder of the gods. Even mages tremble at the sight, fearing a power beyond their kin. Oh, I like that one. Please let me keep that weapon afterwards. I like that. It's the same power as the huge hammer. So we can skip this, but I'm gonna let it show off here. And you notice it shows us all the weapons, equipment, and stuff that we have, and then here's the battle. So, like I said, L1's gonna be our weapon ability. You must use your weapon's magical ability to complete this combat. So, like I said, oh, okay, so we need to be closer. This is the Batman Arkham system, and good. Come on. Oh. Okay, so they're gonna dodge us every time until we can. So we can't actually hurt them. So we can use X to dodge roll, square to attack, circle to kick, which is the only way we're going to be getting our combo up. Oh, come on, this is going to get asinine really fast with this challenge. There we go. Are they not hurting us? Cause that arrow just struck right at me and it didn't kill, didn't do any damage. Huh. So we defeated some rat people.
Your prize.
Card's token is now ours, and if we complete the challenge, we get to unlock a new card at the end of the turn, at the end of the battle. Oh, and we unlock the graduation achievement, which I guess means we're done with the princess stuff.
Along a muddy road, certainly.
So at the end of the path, we get either a hitch a ride or stairs, or I don't know. There may be more cards, but either way, we get to leave this dungeon and go into the next dungeon.
Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
Ooh, I haven't heard that one before. That's cool. So we have a traveling jeweler. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. So we'll approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. If there's any nitpicks I want to give of this game, I kind of wish we could move around in these kind of sections, but I get why they don't let us. So let's go ahead and see what we can sell here. Don't have anything we can sell here. We can buy... Ooh! Oh, no benefit, they're already healed, okay. So, Damocles, Consuming Shame, and Mercenary Contract are all artifacts. These all have their own special abilities, and as you can see there's a number. You don't have any money to buy them. There's a number involved with each of these cards. That's the number of combo. That's the number your combo meter needs to be before you can activate them. Mercenary Contract is pretty good if you get it early enough. I got it at the very end of the game, and Jack of Skulls. It's kind of frustrating. Like I got it, like, oh, I can use this. It's like, oh, it's not going to be any use to me now. Because once you complete an encounter, you know, you're done. Damocles is pretty good if you like, you know, knives slinging around. And I don't know Consuming Shame. Oh, wait, no, I think I do. Yeah, I think I had that one before. So it poisons enemies. One thing we can also do, if we need to, we can also buy food. And you know what? We'll buy. And some shops will give you the ability to heal yourself. It'll obviously cost you money, you know. Every so go ahead and hop here. Ooh, a treasure
Open the
chest.
chest, see what it contains. I'm curious.
So here we have the chance of reaching 2 failures, so there's a 50-50 chance. And right there you notice, so that I'm gonna guess is a skull, so... Ooh, sweet. Is that right? Yep. I'm actually pretty good at guessing. If not looking at the top card...
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Attempt to pry it open. This one? Yes. Again, the skull is right where I thought it was going to be. I know I didn't say it this time, but I mean, I guess you just have an award for that one. I'll try to call out where I think the skull, at least one of the skulls, are going to be from here on out. Dealer draws you 4 game cards, and the card's token is now yours. That token right there, I believe, will get us 5 new cards. All the others will usually get you just 1. Ooh, so we get to select one. We don't... I really wish it'd let us, like, look at our armor right now. Like, look at our inventory, see what we have. Let me see here. Upon reflecting a projectile, the helm creates a small force explosion. Ooh, that could actually be useful. What does the cold do?
Caution, adventurer. This armor pulls energy from the world around you.
That's actually pretty good too. Wow, they're both really good. Oh. I think I'm going to do armor of cold, because I don't run into a whole lot of...
The effect does not extend inside the armor, but you do have to get it on somehow.
And you gain 3 gold. And you draw 1 more equipment.
Middle of the road in every way.
I love how he like has the token floating and he grabs it and just places it into your cup or into your bowl. Like instead of...
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits.
Yeah, we're not done here. Angry mob.
So quick to anger. That's what makes them a mob, really.
As you approach the small town of Witchburn, subtle, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. The Ratmen have eaten all our food. We're starving. Demand food. I really can't give them food right now. Turn about and head away from the crowd. Get him! Run! Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, I don't know. I think this is one of the skulls, so... Yep, I was right. Starving peasants don't have the energy to catch you and you flee. I feel guilty for doing that, but I really don't have the food. Ooh, the White Council too. Get to see what this one does.
Claim my token.
One day, as you travel through a forest, you come across a band of thugs standing on the roadside. As you draw near, they move to block your path. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. We have a 2 of dust and a 3 of dust. Refuse. The White Council doesn't like armed mercenaries wandering through their land, the man says as his goons closing around you. So you're gonna have to fight 5, I believe they're basically bandits. Like, dust guys are bandits, skulls are skeletons. Right there, if we hit triangle when we see that green glow above their head, we count them, much like in Batman. And I know a lot of people probably gonna ask, I'm probably gonna say stuff like, "Oh, this is copying Batman's combat system," and that's a problem. Batman Arkham games are probably one of the best combat systems in terms of these types of games, in this type of combat. It's definitely one of the more interesting ones. I mean, hell, it's no Bayonetta or no really anything Platinum produces that's not Star Fox, because poor Star Fox. Next robed figure standing in the shadows of the forest. He waves his hand and a magical portal appears. Stepping through it, he's quickly gone. You look around to find no trace of the fight remains. Card token is now ours. So now we have to take our time to... So we'll go back to the jeweler and we'll sell some of our excess gear. Let's see. So that and that. Actually, let's buy something first.
Poison. It's the tool of the traitor.
Like that one. I'm not sure if I want to buy any of that. I think I'm just going to buy some food. Okay, so we should have plenty of food now. And we'll exit this floor of the dungeon.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs.
Embark upon the next set of stairs adventure.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Huh. Ooh, hunting the huntsman.
A challenge for you.
You can see a continuation of everything.
If you succeed.
Turns out that it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. The story for this one so far is the previous card, which was the first one. We were just listening to like this bard story about huntsman who was chasing down, I believe, a minotaur in like somewhere in the mountains. That's basically just this one. The mad huntsman has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. Okay. You hear that he recently left the small town of Thatchcross and was seen heading into the forest nearby. You follow a set of tracks, to a leafy glade. Colorful autumnal debris blankets the ground. Stop dead when you hear a suspiciously loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Oh no! Oh no! This one's... draw? Oh no, I don't know which one. This one? Yes! Okay. Whew. Catch the edge of a pit with a firm grasp made to haul yourself onto solid ground. In front of you stands a grizzled veteran hunter, adorned with many trophies from his kills. He moves with calm assurance, but his gaze pierces you like a dagger. I am impressed that you escaped my trap. In fairness, it was not designed for one such as you, but someone more substantial. Having spent so many years in the role of a hunter, it is unusual to find myself as prey. Let us share a drink at the tavern, where we can converse as men instead of tracking each other's footprints like beasts. The card token is now yours. And and we unlock the next part of the story after we complete the dungeon. Ooh! Speaking of more DLC stuff.
We play for a token now.
I'm trying to remember the story for this one. This one was kind of like the Huntsman story, where there's basically the first part was just talking. Let me see. No port, because port is a little more wooden plank than sticking out of the water. It's a den of iniquity. Visitors and inquiries are obviously not welcome. Oh, it's a den of iniquity. Visitors and inquiries are obviously not welcome. I read that wrong. You spend your time getting acquainted with the workings of the wharf, looking for avenues to gain information. Oh no. I don't have any money to bribe a ship hand. You have found 3 ways you might find out about the missing ships. That's what it was. They were missing ships about. Steal some logs, bribe a worker, or help a captain drown his sorrows. Let's drink with the captain. In what passes for a bar in this shanty town, you find a ship's captain drowning her sorrows. It must be frightful sorrows because she's drowning them in Dolesian brandy. Oh, that's the strong stuff, right? You pull up a stool next to her, and while inquiring about her misfortune, attempt to find out what she may know about the missing boats. You can tell the captain knows something, but she's not parting with it yet. However, she seems pleased to have company. Let's drink some more. You gulp down another small glass of terrible, terrible brandy. Well, of course, if you're gonna drink at a port, you might as well drink rum. I mean, obviously, that's the drink of a sailor. Or a pirate. The captain is merry and regales you with stories of her adventures upon the high seas, but nothing regarding the recent boat disappearances. You're feeling the effects of the powerful Dolesian brandy, but you still have your wits about you. Drink some more. I'm curious as to what would happen if I drink so much. Gulp down another small glass of terrible, terrible brandy. In her drunkenness, the captain reveals far too much about herself, yet sadly, nothing about the missing ships. So, are we talking like, cup sizes? I'm sorry, what do you expect me to talk about? We're getting a woman drunk here. I know she's a captain, but still. You gotta talk about the obvious joke. You're lost in a fuzzy, warm haze of drinking. You don't notice the local pickpocketers leave you with some gold. You're gonna keep drinking. After many drinks, the captain starts to reveal what she knows. The captain only reveals one thing, Highbinder, and will say nothing more on the matter. You plan to head back to the Carlo at the landlocked lubber and see what you can do with the information you gleaned. The car's token is now yours.
Here's your token. Well done.
This is something I kind of find funny, because we just have 3 stories going on right now, with the White Council, the Highlander, and the Drunken Sorrows. So we got 3 different stories in 3 different locations going on at the same time. I just find that funny. It's gonna get hard for me to keep track of all this.
Now
Ooh, the
we begin
Ratmen.
to trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds.
So you're gonna have to fight some plague monsters. Prepare to defend yourself. Oh, this is gonna be easy. So now I get to show you what real combat is and not just what the apprentice training is. So you may notice we have a shield. Normally you don't start off with one. Actually, no, I did show you combat before, didn't I? Wow, this is... Okay, so red marks mean you can't block their attack. One thing I forgot to mention, actually I kind of did during the apprentice training, is the circle will bash at me. Kind of stun them, kind of like using the cape in the Arkham games. Sadly, there are no finisher combos, but if an enemy is down, you can damage them some more by just attacking them, and you'll do that little slit the throat animation. So as you search the bodies, finding nothing. If only there were another way to stop this plague of Ratmen. Pay someone to take care of it, perhaps. Yeah, and they can carry around a little flute. Okay, so you notice we have 108 health out of 110. When we make our next step, we'll recover health.
They will
Not
let
all
you
of our
pass
health, but
so
usually we'll cover
easily.
about 6 points.
Prepare yourself.
So we have more hunting. I'm not sure if there's anything higher than a 4 in this deck. Maybe there's 5, 6, and maybe up to 10, but I haven't seen anything higher than a 4 of something yet. Okay, so right there you may have noticed we had this guy there. Whenever you see that icon above their head, prepare to block as soon as you see the icon above your head. As soon as you see the dodge icon above your head is when you need to block. Probably should have gotten that one ability. What did it do with the range attacks? Gain 1 food, gain card. Gain 1 food. We aren't. I really wish we could check our inventory here. Come on. Okay. Let's see what we had to sell. If anything. Could heal our wounds, which... Wait a minute. This... Okay, if our wounds are already fully healed, this should not be highlightable. So what do we have in our inventory? There we go. And then we can sell the hammer. Actually, no, let me see what else we have here. Okay. No, don't leave the shop yet. And what items do you have? Frostfang, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Nope, not good. Food. Okay. Yeah, I'm. It's actually kind of funny. Normally in games, I like to conserve my money. Ooh, a new one. Fourth Escape.
Hunting for the truth.
Your path forward will take you into the forest. That thing now...
Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles?
So I think we're in the final room here, about to fight the,
Once the ratmen begin to creep
Jack
towards
of
the edge of the
Plague.
town, anger follows shortly behind.
Oh, crud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Ah. You know what? Yeah. That wasn't worth it. Oh, really?
Turns. Anger rises. Anger without form or
Run.
direction. Choose from these
I
options.
think that's one of the skulls. Oh, I was wrong. First time I was wrong this whole game. Call for the priest. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with... I don't have any money! Oh, let's see what this... Oh, sorry, I just bumped my desk. See what this shop has, just for kicks and giggles. So we can buy blessing, remove curses. Oh, that's expensive. What's this? We can sell our items. Buy food. Buy blessings. Kind of sad we can't sell blessings. Be tempted to. So no, we're gonna sell the armor. I need food.
Our hero needs sustenance badly.
I get that reference! That was Gauntlet! Warrior needs food badly. Okay, so we got new one, Battle on
Places are
Brookpath.
rife with power. It is not chance that you should meet a warlock here.
So we got the 2 of skulls and the 2 of dust. Let's attack. Theoretically, this shouldn't be too hard. I mean, you guys have seen how, like, I'm not incompetent at this game. So with the shield guys, which are usually found with the skulls, you will need to bash their attacks. And we finish off these guys without even taking a hit. I keep forgetting my hammer has an ability. Not that I've had it equipped this whole game anyway, as we just found out. Okay, so we draw 3, select one to keep. So we'll do let's see here. No. Consuming shame.
This alchemist could have turned his mind to the creation of gold or wonderful substances to better mankind, but instead settled for crafting vile poisons. Disgraceful.
Go over here, and what do we have? The Jack of Plague.
He awaits.
So we had to fight him
plague
here.
and pestilence and blood and teeth.
Do we? Yeah, we do. Okay. So we don't have a chance to finish up the rest of this. So now we are at our boss fight. For the 4 Plague as well as the Jack of Plague, which will be appearing here. They always have minions. Okay, whoop! Ah! Crud. Crap! Crap! There! Okay. Just let you know, even if you defeat the Jack, or the Queen, or the King, even if you defeat the boss, you still have to defeat the minions. Just in some cases, defeating the boss first is going to be easier. The Jack of Skulls, for example, can actually resurrect. Oh, got to show that off. That would have been really useful. Wait. Oh, that's how many uses it has. That's not how... Okay. That number on the card is not what your combo needs to be. It's how many uses it has left before it, I guess, vanishes. Before you can't use it
Queens
anymore.
and kings of the rat kind have lost a child here today. For slaughter, your reward.
So let's see what we get here for doing the apprentice. Then you're training with magical weapons, you receive Nymphs of the Sweet Woods and battle practice. Nice. For plundering a locked treasure chest, you receive draw 2 cards, select one to keep, and Fool's Gold. For standing up to the White Council's thugs, we receive the White Council 3. This is so satisfying, just seeing it burst and you get a card. It's Just like with Hearthstone, it's so satisfying when you get a new deck and you see the pack just explode. For escaping the Huntsman's trap, you receive the Mug and Barrel. And this is for the Smuggler's Wharf. For infiltrating Norwich, you receive the following card: the Landlocked Lover 2. Oh, this is, I don't remember this one. For exploring Brooktop Hill, you receive gain 25 gold and the Altar. And these are our expansion cards for being the Ratman Jack. You receive some new equipment: Berserker Armor, Scorching Zeal, and some new encounters: Culling the Ratman, King of Dust, Devil's Carnival, and the Embertown Hero. The King of Dust will be our next goal. That'll be the guy we'll fight next, I believe. It's been like that the whole time recently. The new challenge: hunting the Ratman, and hunting the Ratman. Okay. Fair enough.
Play. I do not want to just sit here. Look at the cards you have earned. Now we have enough to begin a real game.
Okay, so yeah. I think this is about as much as I need to show.
You can now access Endless Mode if you wish to test your skills against chance itself.
I don't think we need to play Endless Mode and show that off. The story mode kind of shows you bits of Endless Mode. So, yeah. This is a really fun game, and I love how...
You face one of the fiercest of the Ratmen. I would wish you luck.
I'm just going to build a deck just to let you know. And I want to show this off too, so we have the different levels here. So we have Easy Mode, or the Apprentice. Players stronger in combat, enemies are weaker, some achievements cannot be unlocked. This is what your starting resources are. The Apprentice home is pretty good, though I don't see it very much. And this is our goblet from being the Queen of Dust. So yeah. So these are our next challenges in the Apprentice set. Next card, or these are the cards we'll have in the Apprentice set. If we do Adventurer, we won't get anything special. You start off with an Axe, Shield, and Light Armor, so that's pretty good. I'm trying to figure. Oh, that one has a bandana on, that's why. And then Hard Mode. I'm not a big fan of Hard Mode in any game. Huh. I wonder what the Warlord helm is. Increases the wearer's determination to succeed. Does that mean you'll get, like, luckier, or is that just a joke item? Ooh, Killing Streak's pretty good. So it seems like... Huh. Okay. So it seems like even if you go into harder difficulties or go into different challenges, how do we buy? Wait, what? Hold on. Are you telling me this is all DLC that you had to buy? Hold on, let me check here. Hopefully you guys can see the Steam page here, I don't know. So far I just gotta wait for it to... it's an expansion pack. Oh my gosh. Really? Why didn't this show up when I first bought the game? Maybe it did. Maybe I just didn't buy the DLC like I thought I did. Because usually I'm the type of person that would... I'm the type of person that would buy a game on sale and come on... It doesn't want to load up. Steam stuff is just. Oh yeah, here it is. What in the world? Huh. Oh well. Oh well, I mean, it's kind of neat, but at the same time, I think I can live without it for now. But yeah, I'm going to do the recommended. I'll go in and edit it later. Usually with the armor, I'm glad I do the recommended, because it gives you the stuff that you want. For the encounters, though, take the priest out. Try field of poppies. I always like to go with the new stuff. Actually, I'm gonna go back in the deck builder real quick. Oh, okay. So yeah. So that's Hand of Fate. I'd say if you really like procedural generation, this is probably a really good game to get. This gives, much like Rogue Legacy, this gives you some bit of control in how you customize your decks and customize your adventure to an extent. So yeah. There's not much else I can really say. There's a Hand of Fate 2 coming out, I know that much. They're working on that, so yeah. I'm already excited for that. But yeah. So yeah. With all that said, I will see you guys later.